Go put the light on.
Gonna go put the light on.
Porgy, 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 porgy.
Going to write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
Matthew! Get the quizzes! Oh, my brother! Quizify! That started off quite well. Hey, Wrestling Flim Flam again. And hopefully, if everything goes right, today is going to be Saudi Arabia. So let's do a theme on that one. We're going to go for it. 3 rounds, me versus him again. Crack on with the same one. Round 1, 5 questions each. Whoever comes up with the most right answers gets the first point. Woo! Walshy, question 1 is going to... I'll have it.
Oh, yeah.
I was sort of taken aback by the start. I didn't know what was going on. Question 1. Which former world champion did Jeff Hardy defend his United States Championship against at the Greatest Royal Rumble?
Right.
Left.
His US title, did you say?
Yes.
Right, I'm getting everything right. Former WWE champion. Got beat off Jeff Hardy. Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got an answer.
See, my initial thought, because trying to think of when the first Saudi event was in the calendar, because I'm thinking, was it around the time, did it come up after Hell in a Cell or before Hell in a Cell, when he had that fight with Randy? Because my initial thought was Randy
I can't even remember when Wednesday was last week.
Before Friday. Can't say it's not. I'm going to say Randy because I can only think of like, I don't even know if that was for the title when they went into Hell in a Cell and did the ear thing.
Yeah, the ear thing wasn't even the worst part. Jeff falling from the top of the cell. I thought he was dead.
Oh, it was painful to watch at times. Yeah, I'm going to say Randy Orton because I'm hoping it's around that time.
Wrong. Who was you? Ryan's going to be?
I was going to go with Randy actually.
Jinder Mahal.
Oh yeah, he's a thing. That good old Canadian boy.
I love that question.
That's a brilliant question. That's
it really is.
Naff off, right? Matty, I think it's your turn.
It is. Walshy.
Walshy's already laughing.
Which 2 men started the Greatest Royal Rumble?
Well, bagger.
I've got one.
Good for you. Pretty much the only thing that I can remember from Greatest Royal Rumble is Titus O'Neil. But then everyone remembers that.
I forgot about that.
How did you forget about that? It was like the highlight of the night. The fact that WWE played it back over and over.
Because they did
and
that.
Over.
Japan did one not too long after, didn't they? Where someone ran in to help and they fell over and cut themselves open. And instead of going, oh look, it was funny, they made it into like a chair spot. That's why he's bleeding.
Yeah.
They did it right.
Yoshihashi.
Yoshihashi, thank you. I knew it was one of them.
Right.
I think they went big to start it.
You think they went big?
I think they went big. I'm going to say I definitely remember him coming out either first or second because I remember him getting the big intro. Well, the proper intro.
I was going to say Shawn Michaels, but didn't he have a match with Triple H and the Rose of the Destruction that night? Or was that the Crown Jewel?
This is part of the fun.
That's the rabbit hole. Stay away from the rabbit hole.
Because there's only 3 to give like a fighting chance of not getting everything right. I just didn't look at anything.
I haven't even done revision for any of these quizzes. Right.
Doesn't show.
Yeah. 2 names, top of my head. Bugger it. Let's go with Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan.
I was Daniel Bryan definitely, and I think he started with Cena. Or so, I think they went big.
It was Dolphin D. Bryan.
Dolphin D. Bryan. There you go.
I got 1. Do I get half a point?
No.
Cena wasn't doing Saudi shows, does he?
Oh, of course not.
Braun broke the record for eliminations in a Royal Rumble match during Greatest Royal Rumble. What was how much is the record?
So what's the record for the most eliminations?
Right. I think Roman Reigns has like the proper Royal Rumble record. Or him, I think he beat Kane, and I can't remember if one of them had 12 and the other one got 13, or one of them had 11 and the other one got 12 type of thing. I'm sure that's the record. So I don't think they'd have smashed it, even with the extra 20 men.
Yeah. God, you forget how big they actually went for the Greatest Royal Rumble. Like, that was a long match.
Yeah, because obviously you put up with the 40-man Battle Royal, and
Yeah.
that Royal Rumble when Del Rio won that one, and that just went on, but this one was a bit different. I'm going to say... I'll say 15, because I don't think he went over the top and like destroyed the record, but I think with it being that many more, they went for it.
I'll admit, I would have said 16.
13.
He was closer, but still, no point. Next question. Let's do this.
Who did The Undertaker defeat in a casket match at the Greatest Royal Rumble?
It's the first one I can say I know the answer.
He had a casket match?
Yes, because there was a lot of hoo-ha about it. I'm sure the match wasn't supposed to be the match, or it was the match, then it wasn't the match, then it was the match, or something like that. On the build-up to it, there was stuff that was happening going, yeah, this match is happening. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it might do now. I generally think it might have been like the Friday night onto the Saturday or whatever it was.
So it's basically kind of like...
I think it was like a last-minute sub.
Because I think the last time they had something like that was Cena when he was challenging The Undertaker.
Well, we already know he definitely wasn't there.
Yeah, no. But obviously that was like a WrestleMania thing, wasn't it? Because Cena sat in the crowd just going, yeah, look, I've got beer. It was water. Undertaker had a casket match with...
If he does this.
I'm not going to do it, and I know I'm not going to do it.
It wasn't one of the lads in the 50-man Battle Royal.
I can't even remember who was in the Battle Royal. I can tell you 3 at the minute. That's a joke. I can't even remember who I started with. Yes, I can tell her that. Right. Let's go with Shawn Michaels.
I think it was meant to be Jericho, then it turned into Rusev. I think.
Ah, crap! That was actually a thing.
Yeah, it was Rusev.
I can see the build-up now.
It was. I can't remember if Jericho was the first, or they announced something, and then they were like, "Oh, is it going to happen?" Because I think they took Rusev off the card for Jericho, then put him back on. I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but I know.
I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the build-up now.
Right. So that's 2 questions each.
It's still 0-0.
That's still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
This is what happens when you don't go and look at things because you're told there's only 3 shows. Just give me a fighting chance.
At least you don't have to blur that one out.
There.
Who was number 50 in the Greatest Royal Rumble?
Chris Jericho. They swapped him round.
Correct.
Son of a...
I was going to mention it when we were talking, but I thought I better not because you'll get that as a question. Thank God for that. Right, Matty.
Come on then. I need a point.
Who did Shane beat to become the best in the world?
Oh. Because he replaced Ziggler. Because Ziggler had knocked his angle. Stop laughing.
The best in the world!
You can go longer than that.
I've got to cut this video down.
That's what his missus usually says as well.
We...
That won't be in.
Was it at the Greatest Royal Rumble or was it...
You've got 3 to pick from.
I know.
I ain't giving you the answer to that.
I think it was Crown Jewel.
Remember, World Cup. Wrestlers from all over America. Even the Mexicans from California.
I know. Good old Rey Mysterio.
WCPW did it right when Kushida won it. I think it was Kushida. I hope it was Kushida. He beat Ospreay in the final. Geordies.
Sorry, I was waiting for Walsh to pipe up because he'd probably remember that. He wasn't even listening.
What?
The referee's full on point, paying attention to the questions.
Right.
Play with Blue Tack.
Shane McMahon beat to be the Best in the world. I want a Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
It's not Okada.
Well, of
2
course not.
years later.
He beat Randy Orton.
Can I?
I
Oh.
who did he replace with a bad ankle?
Mr. Never gets injured.
Oh, you're kidding me.
He replaced the Miz to fight Dolph Ziggler.
Son of a...
Because we watched it, we were like, why is the 2 heels in the final? As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, I had one of them
Can I
moments.
just quit?
I can laugh at you for a change.
Can I just quit?
Do the rabbit hole.
Next question.
It's so
Next
much better when
question.
it's not me. Well, she it's my turn. Number 4.
At Super Showdown, who did Shane defeat in a singles match? Shit. Thought I caught him out.
Roman Reigns. Won his first defeat after coming back from his leave of absence. When McIntyre helped him.
Yeah.
That's 2-0.
That's 2-0. Right, just for the crack. Oh, well, last question.
No, I went first. This is question 4, isn't it?
I thought it was question 5.
This is his question, Paul.
Alright.
Mate, you need this one to bring it back.
Who was the winner of the 51-man Battle Royal at Crown Jewel?
Oh, yeah. Because wasn't it billed as 50, but a random one of, like, that actually can't count? If I remember right, that's why it ended up being 51. When EC3 like kind of appeared, then he was down the ringside. You're like, where's he? Oh, what?
Was it? It was that Saudi wrestler that they were really pushing to be like a big thing, and he's never been seen again. And I can't remember his name. Begins with an M.
He's fighting Cesaro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Holy crap! He's still alive.
What? Yeah.
He's also from California.
Yeah. 100% he's from Cali.
Screw it. The only like M name that's coming into my head is Mustafa. Let's go with that.
No, he's the light dude now.
I know he is.
Mansoor?
Little Iron Man.
Mansoor.
Mansoor.
He's wrestled twice in WWE.
Once.
Yeah, the other one was just kind of like a weird little standoff thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, with
Well,
the Baris.
Yeah.
With another 3 lads. And if that's a question, like, name any of the other 3, I'm walking out.
If that is a question, I'm going to burn your beard off. I ain't even joking.
So, round 1's mine, with a question left each. While she's written down the questions, he took time, so we'll go for them. On the knuckle. My last question was...
Which of the 3 events so far had the largest capacity?
Super Showdown.
30% chance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 33% chance. The Super Showdown. I think.
It was a Great World Rumble. Apparently 60,000 people.
Well then, my last question.
Who did Seth Rollins defend the Universal title against at Super Showdown?
Ooh.
Generally, I'm a Scooby. I can't remember anything from the Saudi shows.
He's fighting Britt this one.
Yeah, and
Again,
if falls count anywhere, no stoppage.
that's definitely going to have a stoppage.
Yeah,
When someone comes and interferes or something like that, I don't know. But
it's going to be
it's
something stupid.
Right.
Because WWE will not. let
Let's
it
do
turn on
this.
its feet.
Universal title at which one? Super Showdown.
Super Showdown.
Super Showdown.
So who could it have been? Who was going for it? I haven't a clue.
I thought.
Generally a bit baffled by that one.
Jinder Mahal. He was a champion once upon a time.
The other one. Well, he might have fought for it, to be fair.
He might have jumped the gun to Raw.
I don't think I've got to get...
It was only this year. It wasn't that long ago.
What part of not even knowing when Wednesday was last week do you not understand?
It was Baron Corbin.
Oh! With the Lacey Evans and the... Oh!
Fair.
I
won
won
the-
it, and it wasn't even my question, and I won the round. That was probably the easiest one on it. Oh,
really
right,
good,
so I'll take that 1-0. I like them souls, don't I? So, it's just me thinking. It's like when you get
It's just
footballers
a
going, at the end of the day, and then they come up with whatever they're supposed to say.
Man's like the old internet noise.
Dad.
Right, so it's buzzer time. There's going to be 3 questions, multiple choice, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, whatever, and we bothered to type in.
Which of these NXT wrestlers did not appear in the Greatest Royal Rumble? Roderick Strong, Babatunde, Tucker Knight, or Otis?
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be good.
It was Otis because Tucker turned up and everyone was like, oh, at least we're going to get to see Otis, the fun one.
Correct. Hold me.
Question number 2, Walsh.
Who did Finn Balor defend the IC title against at the Super Showdown? Was it Almas, AJ Styles, Miz, or Shinsuke Nakamura?
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be good.
Was that the start of the greatest rivalry ever that all ended up in dick kicks? Was it Naka?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Do I have to press my buzzer or can I just go for it?
Go for it.
AJ Styles.
Incorrect. It was Almas.
I thought it was it.
It was
was
this
AJ
year.
and Naka at the Baldwin, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like a year ago,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I thought like the whole like dream match thing of Finn versus AJ, but that was
I can't believe I got that.
was that was
Complete-
close at Halloween
In
because
my head, I don't know what I was thinking
Super
there.
Showdown was the one that happened in like June.
no points scored.
Yeah,
Jackass.
my mind went. I heard AJ and Naka and thought, well, there you go. There's like the what? Question 3.
At Crown Jewel, who was not involved in a World Cup match? Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle, or Jeff Hardy?
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be good.
Who we're going with?
I think it was mine.
You think it was me?
Yeah.
Was it Rusev?
Yeah.
Got a point.
That's 1-1. That's 1-1. So that means we've drawn that one. So that's a draw. So that's either going to go 2-1 or 1-1. 1-0, sorry, because it's a draw. That's the first draw.
It really is.
Don't like it.
We didn't think of this.
We didn't think we had the knowledge. we were going to get.
I didn't think I had the knowledge.
So who am I? If you win, then it's a draw, and we have to do something to figure out the winner. If I win, I win. Rock and roll. Walshy, who am I? 3 clues, 1 person, yet again, Saudi theme.
For 3 points, I was PWI's 2016 Comeback of the Year.
He loves them comebacks of the years, doesn't he?
I know, right?
Because it probably gets you thinking.
It does get you thinking. If this is something like Goldberg. No, I was only thinking this year, wasn't it, that he did the Saudi.
Wonderful.
Jericho?
Incorrect.
Oh well.
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be good.
Is it too early? It must be too early.
What were too early for?
I was going to say Daniel Bryan, but that must be way too early.
What are you going for?
I'll say Daniel Bryan because that was my first answer, and then like I started thinking more of the question like the 2016. But obviously we mentioned him being in one of the Saudi shows,
Yeah.
so I thought, oh, was that after?
Incorrect.
I think, yeah, shock horror.
Like, for 2 points, I won Wrestling Observer's Rookie of the Year in 1998.
Is this going to be Goldberg? No, don't you.
Goldberg!
God's sake.
You did what I did reading that, is I didn't realise it was 3 years ago though.
Oh, I feel a lot better about fucking Dolph Ziggler answer now.
Was Undertaker. No.
The Brock rivalry won it.
Oh, bro. He won the title in seconds.
I'll admit, I thought that was a WrestleMania match, not a Saudi one.
You didn't win the title of Saudi.
Oh, that hurt.
I feel so much better.
That hurt. That's 2-0 to you then. Do it. Question 2. 3 points.
For 3 points, I won Worst Gimmick in 2008 And I've also held a title in WWE and won a 6-man tag tournament in New Japan.
Spin the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Doc Gallows?
Incorrect.
Wonderful!
I want to go with the other one and go for Carl Anderson.
Incorrect.
He didn't have a bad gimmick in WWE, did he?
I don't bloody know.
Doc obviously was Festus, and then he was in
Fake
the
Kane.
Straight Edge Society. And he's definitely, well, I don't know if it definitely, but he's been
2
an
points.
GP champion.
For 2 points, I've appeared in WCW, New Japan, WWE, and CMLL.
What's CMLL?
Mexico.
You a wrestling fan?
You do the lucha stuff.
I haven't even watched any of the Lucha
El
stuff.
Vagabundo.
That was amazing.
Oh.
Spin the face of people who don't want to be
So I know all these quite Jericho.
Might have said Jericho.
Did you? I've done what you did the other. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm fixated on it.
What were the promotions again?
WCW, New Japan, WWE, and CMLL.
I haven't the foggiest. Let's... Lesnar. Why not? Let's go with him.
Incorrect.
What year was the worst gimmick?
2008.
For 1 point.
I had a match type created for me in WWE, but I did not appear in its first match.
wonderful!
Was it the Great Khali?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be confusing, I better get this on 3 points so I can win it. Oh, we're definitely going to draw this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to figure out a
We're going
tiebreak.
to have to figure out a tiebreaker. That could be funny. Right, Walshy, 3 points. I'm going for this one.
For 3 points, I have held 8 titles in WWE and also held the IWGP Heavyweight title.
Wonderful!
Lesnar.
Smashed it.
Boom!
Who am I? Matty's own, man.
He's rocked that one.
I'm a former Intercontinental Champion. I'm a former European Champion. I'm a former Hardcore Champion. I'm 6
Spin
foot...
the face of people who don't want to be cool.
He started the second question, so I think I got it wrong. Raven.
Incorrect. I'm 6'6". I weigh 285 pounds.
Wonderful!
Don't know why I clicked.
Oh, we'll just keep buzzing in.
Yeah, I was going to say Chris Jericho, but then he said 6'6", and I think I'm definitely wrong.
Wrong. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
From Winnipeg, you idiot!
My signature moves were the big boot,
Wonderful!
Bugger too early. I was going to say Edge, and then he said Big Boot.
incorrect,
Ah,
were the big boot and the pump handle slam. I once fell in love with the boss's daughter.
Spin the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Test.
damn it!
Test.
Oh, sugar. Phil wins! You're getting closer. You're smashing me on the Who Am I?
I know.
Ah, well, so that's the end of it. Enjoy Saudi if you haven't watched it already. If you have watched it, rubbish, wasn't it? Like,
So
share, and
much
subscribe. I'm off. You.
Peace!
Walshy says bye. Ta-da.